I say it's better to give than receive, and that's a philosophy Aussies truly embrace. It's estimated that we forked out a staggering $11 billion on Christmas presents this year, and there's no sign of slowing down with Boxing Day sales in full swing.
But what if you got a gift that you're not entirely happy with? Or worse, your gift was rejected. Oh, shocking. Today we're looking at how you can get your money back on unwanted Christmas presents.
And for more, we are joined by our Consumer Affairs commentator, Joe Ucukalo. Great to see you, Joe. How long do you have to return gifts?
Look, it depends on the retailer, so it could be anything from 7 days to 30 days, some even longer over the holiday period, but it's really important to check how long you've got before it becomes difficult to return a gift.
OK, and now do you need to have the receipt to return it?
A receipt will make it a lot easier, so that way you can prove when it was purchased, how much it was purchased for. But don't forget, if something's bought on a credit card and it shows the transaction there, that is also a receipt that you can use to prove your purchase was made. But even if you don't have a receipt, you shouldn't give up. You can still go to the store and explain why you're after a refund or an exchange.
Yeah, hopefully they'll be very understanding. Joe, there can be a price difference between what the item was purchased for and what refund is received.
So this is why it's easier if you do have a receipt, because it will show how much the item was purchased for. So now we're in sale period, and if you go to return an item and it is selling for less and you don't have the receipt, you may end up with less money back in your wallet than you originally purchased it. So it is a great idea if you can track down that receipt to go there with that.
Yeah. What about a store credit? A lot of places will say, look, we won't give you a refund, but you can have a store credit. Do you have to accept that?
Oh, look, a store credit is my least favourite option. I always explore all the other options. And why that is because you know, you need to remember to come back and buy something. More than likely, you'll end up buying more than what the store credit value was, and you might forget about it. So that's why that's my least favourite option. And it's a great question you ask. Look, if your item is faulty, it's not as described, it's a major fault, it's just not working, it's up to you, the customer, to decide whether you want a refund, an exchange, or a store credit, or a replacement item. It's up to you. But if it's a change of mind purchase, that's when it's up to the retailer to decide. So have a look at their policies and just be prepared to go and ask the question. Even though their policy might not say you can get a refund, ask the question.
Yeah, sure. Well, we just saw before the retail stores going absolutely mental today.
Bananas,
but Joe,
yeah.
What if you ordered something online and it's late?
Yeah, we all love shopping online now. Hopefully before you purchased online, you checked to see whether it would be delivered in time for Christmas. So if you did and you didn't get the item in time, definitely go back and really press for that refund, because you weren't able to give it as a gift or wear it on your special day. So definitely go back and say, I want all my money back, including the postage. Whereas if you didn't quite check that it'd be delivered, or maybe you took a punt that it would hopefully get to Christmas in time, then unfortunately you need to be really nice and ask in a really polite way to see if they'll take it back to get either a store credit or a refund.
OK. Now, post-Christmas sales are obviously going to be in full swing for the next few weeks, as we've already seen, today being the first day. Any advice to people for surviving the mayhem?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So number one tip is sign up to get alerts from your favourite stores. So see what is on sale, when the sales are going to start hitting, whether they start at midnight online or 9 a.m. So do as much preparation as you can from your own living room. And then another great tip is eat before you head out for the sales. Maybe pack a few snacks as well.
It's like camping.
Yeah, absolutely, because you're more likely to make better decisions if you're not starving. And you know, shop with a friend. That'll also help you to make more wise decisions. Obviously, think about what you need to purchase. So really, if you're going to hit the stores, just try to stay calm, stay polite, and get organised. Maybe take your own shopping bags.
What's your philosophy, Joe? We just saw earlier in the news with Sam Brett, a lovely lady, saying, you know, look, I don't have anything in mind. I'm just here to kind of mosey around and have a look. Is that the right approach, or do you think you should have a targeted list of, like, these are the things I need and then head straight for them?
Look, it really depends on your mindset. If you're okay to brave the crowds and see what's on offer, absolutely. But remember to keep you cool, maybe pack some water in that case. But if you really, are after the bargains and want to get in and out because the crowds are going to put you off, then it is great to have the list, and also to bear in mind, you really need to target the stores and maybe do some price matching as well online to see where you're going to get the best deal, because you don't want to have to go from one end of the shopping centre to the other and back again.
Yeah, well, that's what some of the crafty shoppers have done this year, I've heard, ladies. They go and stake it out. They stake out the store and go, OK, the sheets are in that corner.
Oh, so they know exactly where to go.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Saving
shopping
all the
with
time.
a friend. Yeah, shopping with a friend. If you can divvy up, who's responsible for what, and you know what you want to buy, then you can do that price comparison really quickly.
Yep.
Divide and conquer.
Jo, we've talked a lot about returning goods and goods which are late, but where do you sit with re-gifting? Because I don't want to go back to the store. I'm happy just to keep the gift with the tag on it and give it to somebody else.
Yeah, absolutely. So I love in principle, the idea of re-gifting, but it's got to be something that the other person will want, that'll still be in fashion, Tom. I don't know how long you're spending on keeping this in your wardrobe, but, gift cards are really popular at this time of year. And do you know what you can do with a gift card that's got all the Christmas packaging on it? Is you can go to the store and purchase another gift card that doesn't have the Christmas labelling on it. So that's a really smart way to sort of do the re-gifting of a gift card without anyone even noticing.
Re-gifting of the gift card. Tom's like, let me make some notes.
I love that idea.
This is great.
Cracker, Jo. But trust me, hey, Jo, Ryan here at work, my friend Ryan Phelan, he loves everything that I give him that I don't want.
Yes, well, you're very lucky.
He'll take it.
He's a great friend.
Thanks, Jo.
Thanks, Jo.
Happy holidays.
Thank
Bye.
you. To you.